A busy weekend of football continues with an early championship game at the KCOM Stadium on Saturday at 12:30, with 8 points separating 5th place Brentford to their hosts Hull City. Now, as always, we want to get your input, the Footy Accumulators followers, to help put together our best bet for the game. And 78% of you are fancying Brentford to pick up all 3 points. So, Al, do you agree with that?
Yeah, normally the Footy Accumulator followers have been pretty good and kind of pointed us in the right direction when we're trying to get the bet out. This is a tough game. I've seen both pretty recently, actually. I watched Hull against Derby and they were very unlucky. The likes of Tafasoli and Burke, the two centre-halves, I thought were very, very good. Everybody's speaking about Jared Bowen because he scored all the goals, but Brentford have certainly one of the teams in the Championship that Thomas Frank has done just a fabulous job, and it's not just about Ben Rama and Ollie Watkins, they've got good players on the team as well. It's a toughie to call at the weekend.
It's going to be a gritty game. You mentioned Jared Bowen there. He scored 16 of their 39 goals this season. Ollie Watkins from Brentford and Mitrovic, obviously Fulham, have scored more than Bowen. So it implies there's probably going to be goals in this one.
I certainly hope so. It'll probably be the one that finished 0-0, won't it? I do... Scoring goals hasn't been a problem for either, and in the Championship that is, well, at any football match naturally it's an optimum, but they have been teams to watch in the Championship that have been very, very good indeed. And I mentioned some of the players, the likes of Dalsgaard and Jean-V and Da Silva, and the boy David Raya in goals is pretty good. And I watched them against West Bromwich Albion, Brentford, and they were very unlucky. They drew 1-1, really should have won the game. So both of them are very, very, very good. It's just that I can understand why 78% of probably fancying Brentford to pick up 3 points.
Well, they're 8-1 to be promoted in September. Now evens with Bet365. Brentford moving into the new stadium as well next season. It kind of looks like the ready-made package for them to be set up for promotion.
Yeah, I've passed it a few times. I've almost watched it being built in stages, actually, when you go along that A4 when I'm heading to Sky. It's fantastic. It's literally, if somebody kicks the ball too far, it'll land on the M4, by the way. It's that close, genuinely. Yeah, it's throw it back. But they are setting themselves up for the next stage, Brentford. The biggest problem I've got with Brentford is, can they keep them? Can they keep the likes of Ben Rama, who's been sensational? Obviously, Ollie Watkins, there's no way he'll be there at the end of the year, I don't think. I think somebody will take him. But it's about now. It's about getting promotion, maybe. And like you say, they were 8-1 at the beginning now, even money with Bet365, which tells you how well they've done. And that kind of goes on the bet we're going to have, actually.
Well, what is your special?
Well, it's like I say, it's not. I don't like Hull, but I'm just going to go with Brentford. I think Brentford's scoring power. I think Hull rely on Jared Bowen a lot, whereas the likes of Ben Rama and Watkins and Da Silva, even Jean-V coming up from the back being a set piece. We're going to go for 2-1 for Brentford, okay? So to go to Hull and turn them over, and that is 8-1 with Bet365, and that's good value, genuinely. But we're going to go for a specific rather than just Brentford to win. So we're going to go Brentford to win 2-1. Nice one for both teams to score. But Bet365, I'll give us 8-1, 2-1 Brentford.
Thank you very much for that, Al. Well, Hull fans and Brentford fans, do you agree with Al? Let us know. Share your bets with us in the comments below.